Over now to the business report with Joel Crosskill.
Lots to share with you in the business report today, relating to the efforts of the University of the West Indies to secure its financial future under a strategic initiative known as the UWI AAA Plan, the Revenue Revolution, which began in earnest today at the official launch of the UWI Mona Campus Liability Management Program LMP that saw the regional entity's Mona Campus, through its investment advisor Cygnus Group, successfully place a $3 billion bond on the Jamaican capital market. For decades, governments of the region provided approximately 90% of funding for the tertiary institution, but times have changed. Vice-Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, described the financial realities that exist today and the gradual erosion of government funding over time.
I have seen it move from 90 to 80 to 70 to 60 and now to 45. So here we have a regional public university in which our governments, who have carried the bulk of the financing of this institution for 7 decades, have now said to us, okay, we need to look at the model more closely.
The numbers show that with a reduction to approximately 50% funding from government, alongside 20% of expenses gained from student fees, there remains an approximate 30% shortfall.
It is now our duty to generate the resources necessary to maintain the quality of this institution, its reputation, in light of the fact that our governments are challenged. We do not, in this institution, finger point. We do not cast blame, because we have a theory that a public university is owned by all of us and it is our collective responsibility. All sectors, our governments, our private sectors, our graduates, the international donor community, the NGO grassroots organization, all of these institutions have a role to play in making the resources available to this public enterprise.
It's a call that has been answered by the Cygnus Group, whose growing track record of finding novel solutions to the challenges of the current financial environment was described by Gregory Samuels, Senior Vice President and Head of Marketing at Cygnus Group.
Today we talk about the first step in that liability management program, the structuring of a $3 billion private placement bond. This initiative is more than a financial transaction. It is indeed a landmark achievement that embodies innovation, collaboration, and a shared commitment to building a sustainable financial future for this esteemed institution. It's a 15-year CPI index instrument. For those of you who are familiar with capital market structure, the sweet spot for bonds for corporates is anywhere between 3 and 7 years. We managed to get 15-year structure. Through this transaction, UWI Mona stands to achieve substantial benefits, including annual savings of between Jamaican $80 to $100 million per year. By freeing up resources previously tied up in debt servicing, UWI can now focus on initiatives outlined in its AAA plan and Revenue Revolution initiative.
It's a prospect that has been embraced by Professor Denzel Williams, Principal and Pro-Vice Chancellor of UWI Mona, who shared insight into a three-pronged approach of internal investment on the verge of being actioned.
We have a number of other initiatives that we're looking at to generate revenue. We're looking at things like global health, where we are going to be launching very soon a suite of infrastructure projects that are geared towards building first-class facilities so that we can accommodate PS more students, that we can generate revenue from them, but we improve significantly access to higher education. We will be launching very soon, the registrar has a very important initiative called UWI Star that is now providing to the market, once and for all, opportunities for persons who may not have certification and qualification but do not wish to go to a long 3-4 year degree to come and be credentialed from our university. UWI Star will be launched. Monies from these savings will be invested in things like UWI Star. We are now on the cusp of re-energizing our call center, but going to a higher level and not just call center at the basic level. But we're now saying we have our students who are the best trained and best qualified anywhere in the region. They must use those talents and they must generate revenue for themselves and for their university. So funds from these programs that we're doing now with Cygnus and Saving Cost will be invested in initiatives like our knowledge process outsourcing industry. These, ladies and gentlemen, are critical areas.
And that was your business report. I'm Joel Crosskill.